second time. I put it for a certain time, and it put me right on live, even though I set it for a different time. Oh well. How you guys doing today or this evening? Come in and say hi. Don't be shy. Let me know where you're viewing from and how the weather's treating you. Today's a beautiful day. It's freezing this morning. Yesterday it was 90. Crazy, crazy weather. Well, it wasn't actually 90, but it felt like 90. It was a hot one yesterday. And I did a live yesterday from the beach. It's sticky and hazy and foggy. I come home, the sun's shining, 80-something degrees. Oh my goodness. Now it looks like we might have some nice weather. Can you guys hear me? I set it for 2 o'clock. And right when I set it, boom, it put me on live. So. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Brenda. You're in Houston. The weather's hot. Oh, yeah, already? Woo. Yeah, we had an Indian summer. It snowed just a month ago, and it was like in the 30s in the morning, 20 on the beach. I feel like really chilly. And then these past couple of days, it's been 90 degrees, 80. This morning, it was freezing. I didn't go to the beach this morning, and now it's just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to sit you guys somewhere. I've tried to do this live twice to set it for a time, and every time I set it for a time, it put me right into the live. I was like, man, oh well, no rest for the weary. So how you doing today, everyone? You guys staying safe and well out there? I'm doing good. Thank you, Brenda, for asking. Good, you can hear me okay? Good. I'm going to sit you guys down. Bells was with me earlier, but she didn't want to come all the way to the park. So I was like, okay. So I went home, dropped her off, and went back out. It's too beautiful to be stuck in the house. Hi, Mr. Beach, mister. How you doing? Crystal clear. Lost you before. A good... Yeah. I came down to the park to set my my title and everything for my live. And I set the time. And I thought everything was okay. And it went right into a live. I was like, no, 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 no. So I had to end that live, and then I did this one, and I set it for 2 o'clock, and it went right into a live. So it's like, okay, I give up. Here I am. Sometimes, like I said, it's a lot to do a live. Just jump on there and go, and I'll do the title later. It's good to have you guys here with me. Okay, let's move on. What a beautiful day today. Brenda said, hi, beaches. I have you guys on my tripod. I have a new stabilizer. Yes, I know. I've been talking about it for weeks. That has to be the real PETA. It tells you to do this, to do that, to scan this, to scan that, watch a tutorial, how to use it. And I do everything and it still doesn't work. And it's too late to take it back. It just really pisses me off. Then you have to have an app for this, and you have to have an app for that. I mean, come on, make it, I know it sounds like I'm complaining. I am. I'm complaining a little bit because I have this beautiful device I want to use, and it's giving me such a hard time because I don't like when I shake when I'm walking and you guys are shaking. I feel like it, takes away from the experience and make you dizzy in the long run. Look how pretty. We are going through the woods. Go see how the gators are doing. Hello, 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 everyone. Coming in, stop in and say hi. Don't be shy. And if not, that's okay too. I appreciate everyone being in here and hanging with me. Look how pretty. Let's go sit down here for a while and take a break. My ankle's been bothering me. I had surgery a few years ago. Well, not a few, over quite some time ago. And it's bothering me again. Let's go closer here. So, I spy an alligator. It's going to be so green we won't even be able to see the water, the river here. Which is kind of dangerous because they need to put a fence down there. Is it too windy? Do I need the wind guard? Sorry, I'm trying to put this wind guard on. There we go. So how is everyone doing? What are your plans for the weekend? Where are you watching from? And how's the weather where you're at? Give it a couple of minutes and we'll walk through the woods. A few people playing disc golf today. So I don't want to take you through the other side. Take a moment, breathe in the good stuff, breathe out the bad stuff. Breathe in the good stuff, breathe out the bad stuff. Breathe in the good stuff, breathe out the bad stuff, and relax. Ease your troubled mind. Ease your troubled mind. the woods, guys. Don't move it, you'll lose it. Look how pretty. Well, let's go in. Look at the pretty yellow. First signs of spring. Look at that. Shoot, I just can't believe it. Just last month I was walking through here and there was 22 inches of snow. There is a video out there of me coming through here. I cannot believe. Wow. Unbelievable how nature is. Take this wind guard down. No. Used to be a bridge. Tornado took it out. A hurricane. Feels like I should be playing some swamp music or something. Okay, the river's calling us. Everyone's quiet today. Wow, it looks pretty. Looks kind of foggy, doesn't it? I thought it was just my eyes, but whew. Hi, model Lori. How you doing? Let me put the wind guard on for you guys. Woo! A gust of wind. Almost blew me over down the hill. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. You hanging in there? Let me put this wind guard back on. Sorry if I'm moving you guys around a little bit. Trying to get situated here. Situated. Yes, doing good. Well, I'm glad to hear that, honey. Glad to hear that, sweetheart. How's the weather where you're at? Cold, huh? You're like way up in the northwest, aren't you? It is a beautiful day here. Bells is good. She's doing real good. I thought she was going to come down to the river with me today, but she had other plans. She only let me walk her halfway, and then she looked at me and she's like, nah, I feel like going back home. It's like, okay. So I dropped her off and I headed on back out. Yeah, she had other plans. She's been acting really weird lately. It's pretty cold, like 40s. Oh, okay. See, I love the cold. As long as the sun is out, and it could be 40, and I would love it. But if it's snowy or foggy and then it's really cold. I was on the beach yesterday morning for my morning lives, and it was so foggy. So I ended up putting the camera on a big piece of driftwood, and I put, my alligator and little sand things on them and decorated it. And did the live while everyone's looking at a piece of driftwood. But it was a great live. Got to hear the ocean in the background. But it was so humid and wet and foggy. It was gross. I was like, I don't care. I'm going to see my sunrise crew and see all my friends. Yeah, she had other plans. Yeah, it was freezing this morning. I mean, cold. There was frost on the ground. We had an Indian summer these past few days. Like 85, 90. It was crazy. And then woke up this morning and it's like 30, 29 degrees. Feels like 24. And then look at it. La la, the sun. And I'm in a little t-shirt. Well, I'm in a light shirt, but I bought my sweatshirt just in case. And I had shorts on, but I put leggings on just in case. It's always good to be, not overdressed, but, comfortable and not too much, though. Yeah, we're not going to go too crazy down here because look at all that. See, the hurricane did that. It wasn't this bad last year. It goes way down there. But I'll bring you to bring you down the safer place. You guys know where I'm going if you've been on my lives to the river. You know the drill. Model says, hi, Brenda. I don't know if she's still here. But yeah, everyone say hi to one another. It was kind of a spontaneous live. And when I got here, I was like, okay, I don't even have a picture. I didn't do a thumbnail, because of the weather and everything. Every time I plan on something, I end up not doing it. So while I was out, I was like, I'm going to go live. So I started doing not my thumbnail, but the title and the description. And you guys know all about that. And I set it for a certain time. And I pressed OK, like next, and it brought me right to a live. I'm like, oh no, I'm not ready yet. So I had to end that live. And then this time when I went live, it did the same thing. So I had to end that live, sit back down, do the title and the hashtags and blah, blah, blah. I was like exhausted before I even got on live. And here I am, but that's okay. I can always do the title later and whatnot. But, Yeah, YouTube must be glitching again. They seem to be doing that a lot lately. They're making some more changes and crazy stuff in the YouTube land. God, I can't believe just a month ago this was under 22 inches of snow. I think you guys came with me. If not, go check that live out. That would be appreciated. Thank you for the hearts and thank you for the likes, everyone. Mr. Beach Mister says, gonna do Mama. Oh, gonna do your list. Going to do. Oh, you're what? I'm sorry, I can't see. Oh, like your child. Thank you, Mr. Beach Mister. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen you here a couple of times. Welcome to my channel. Nice to have you here. This is a place just to shoot the shit and get to know one another. And I do sunrise lives on the beach. I go walk in the woods. I'm going to start my trivia again. I know. I've been saying that for a month too. But I have to get through some surgery first, which I get in 10 days. And after that's all in the clear and everything, then I'll start a new slate. Because I really had a lot of fun doing my trivia. And I got a lot of trivia cards. I mean, a lot. I'm so excited. And then, of course, life gets in the way. Got to take care of yourself, first and foremost, and then everything will work out. I subscribe to you, Mr. Beach. Oh, wow. Mr. Beach, Mr. Lorianne, subscribe to you. That's nice. See, that's the way to go. We grow, community, we support one another. I have my therapy sessions. There we go. No judging. No making fun. No bullying. None of that. How pretty. So quiet. I don't know why I'm whispering. Maybe I should join ASMR channel. Yes, LOL ASMR. Yes, okay, yes. Be real quiet. Oh my goodness, what happened here? What happened here, I wonder. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, we had a tornado come through here. Excuse me. It wasn't a tornado. It might have been, I don't know. It was just yesterday. It was so beautiful. Like I said, it was so nice yesterday. Hot, but nice. And then all of a sudden, black clouds started coming in. And the wind started picking up. And I have an umbrella in my backyard. On one of those heavy, heavy stands. Big giant umbrella. You guys know what I'm talking about. With the big giant stand, it actually, it was like 2 minutes and it was over. Like 3 minutes, all that, like I said, the wind and the howling, it was just something out of like the Wizard of Oz, that quick. I was like, holy shit. And then I went into the backyard and the wind had taken the whole post, the big cement things that the umbrella sits in, clear across the yard. Don't ask me. I have no idea. I was like, you got to be kidding me. It's heavy. If you guys know, you have those patio umbrellas and the stands, they're heavy as crap. Clear across the yard. there went my umbrella. I'm like, man, so I was more upset over the umbrella because I just spent. They're not cheap either. I didn't even get to enjoy it just a couple of months. It's like, get out. I give up having anything in that backyard because it's always the wind one year took my greenhouse and off it went somewhere. I still have no idea who has it, where it went. It's just gone. Poof. My grill cover. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, so how come you don't go out there at night? Go out here at night? Yeah, we don't want to go out here at night. Plus, this closes at 9 o'clock. I've been out here before it gets dark. If you watch my lives from a couple of weeks ago or during the week, I've been out here at night. But you don't want to come out here at night. Nothing good comes of it, And there's gators back here and stuff. Anybody could be lurking. You don't want to put yourself in danger, There's some real a-holes out there and some monsters out. And we've got to be careful with ourselves. Can't be hanging around these woods in the dark. In a couple of months, it's going to be so green, you won't even be able to see through. It'll be so thick and stuff. Bigfoot is going to get you. That's right, he is. You got to learn how to haul ass. How you doing, Turbo? Nice to see you. Welcome, Chris. Hi. Chris says, peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings to you, my friend. How you feeling? My fellow MS warrior, how you been? It is a great afternoon. Chris Lee says, hi, Lori. Yeah, look what I said, that windstorm we had yesterday took that whole darn tree down. Damn. Wow. Yeah, destroyed my umbrella in my backyard. If you guys, you heard the story. I just talked about it. Hold on. I'm going to put you down here with a garbage can for a second. So how's the weather there, Chris? Must be cold, huh? I'm hanging in there. How you feeling, MS? I'm feeling good, thank you. I'm feeling good today. Feeling real good today. This is my second walk. I walked Bells earlier, and I thought she was going to come down here with me. But like I said earlier, she had other plans. So we got halfway down here, and she kind of looked at me, I want to go back home. It's like, okay. So I brought her home, and I came back out. And it is gorgeous out. Gorgeous. This weather is so, whew. This has got to be the weirdest weather. 95 for a couple of days, and then 30 and 40, and Mamma mia. I'm not ready for that hot, hot weather. "44 and cloudy." Okay. Yeah, when it's cloudy like that and it's 44, it seems like it's really cold. Like if it's 40 here, or even 50 here and the sun is shining, I love it. The sun's so hot. I think you were here, Chris, on one of my lives when I did my live when we had 22 inches. And this doesn't even, I look at it now and I'm like, oh my God. I think you were with me on my live when I did a live when I walked down here. Yeah, that was some exercise that day. Whoo-wee. It was beautiful, but it was like, wow. I don't miss snow like that. That was just a bit much. You believe he was, yeah. Remember that? And this was all just, you couldn't even see it. It was just white. Yeah, it was, but I got through it. I don't want to go through it again. No, I moved from the Midwest down, back down here. Yeah, no, I'm good. Look at that. I know, it was crazy. Okay, let's go to the river. Down to the river. Thank you, everyone, for coming along. So good to see you. Appreciate you all very, very much. I met a lot of great people, great friends, great people while I've had my YouTube channel. In a year and a half, I think, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, about a year and a half. Wow. Time sure flies by, doesn't it? So you want to live the best life you can, one day at a time. One day at a time. That's all we can do. Learn how to appreciate the little things. And try to get along with everyone. Well, not everyone, but you know, pretty much your fellow man. And be nice. What are you guys grateful for today? I'm grateful I woke up. And I get to spend the day with you guys. And spend the day. It's a beautiful day. Sure looks really foggy. I smell fire. Fire. No, we're going to go this way. Put you over here. If that doesn't piss me off, look at that. Sorry, guys, you have to look at shit, but, you know, pick up after your dog, you freaking scoundrel, you. That doesn't piss me off. I catch people all the time, their dogs trying to poop in my yard, and I tell them to clean it up. And they're like, I am. I'm like, yeah, you are. You better. How rude. But anyway, let's not ruin the let's not start complaining. I wish they had a bench like right here. Because isn't that just beautiful right there? A couple of months, woo-wee. It's going to absolutely be absolutely gorgeous. I wonder why it's smoky. There's got to be a little bit of a fire somewhere, but I didn't hear any fire engines or anything. Oh, good. Nobody's over there. We're going to go right over there. Right there. Even though right here is my favorite spot of all. This is the prettiest spot, but there's a bunch of these on the ground. I forgot what they're called. If anyone knows, please let me know. So they're everywhere. I don't want to be sitting on it. But look how pretty. Let's go see if anybody's down here. You know what I'm thinking of doing is getting my license, my fishing license, and come down here and fish.
How you doing, Emil? Hey, how you doing, Emil?
Good, good. How you doing? Catching anything?
Trying to.
Yeah. Let's go over there. Yeah, they're over there. Good. How you doing? Yeah, let's go over here. Leave them be. This is. Gotta get you on the ground for a second. Keep you on the ground. Yeah, I'm really thinking about getting my fishing license. Going fishing. Fishing's pretty boring though, but it's boring if you don't catch anything. Now crabbing would be great. And shrimping and crabbing, shoot. That's still kind of, you have to wait till they bite, you know? But, look at that. Okay, we're going to go over there. Let me put you down here. People come in. Shoot, don't tell me he's going to freaking go over there. I don't care. Oh no, he's not going good. Oh, I almost freaking busted my ass on that shit. Excuse my language, guys, but this is real life. Whew. Guys doing anything for St. Patrick's Day? Anything's going on in your neighborhood? Like parties or anything? I'm going to the annual fair thing they got here in Beachside tomorrow. Last year, me and my friend went, which I'm going with the same friend, and she's never been on a Ferris wheel. So I was like, man, you know, and I had my GoPro then, and shoot, I was like, that'd be great content. Well, lo and behold, I shit you not, we weren't allowed to go on the Ferris wheel because it was for children only. Really? Yeah. They wouldn't let us on the Ferris wheel. They were like, do you have any kids with you? And I'm like, no. Why does it matter? Oh, you have to have a kid with you. What? How is the Ferris wheel going to know if you have a child with you? Well, I'm paying for the fucking thing anyway. So are you kidding? Oh my God. I just couldn't believe that. I've never heard of such a stupid thing. Like, really? So anyway, so the organization, whoever's in charge of, you know, the event, I forgot her name. I know I wrote her an email. It was like, is that your protocol? You don't let anybody ride on a Ferris wheel unless you have a child? For real? Of course, I didn't say it. I mean, I wrote her a nice, you know, email. I didn't say for real. And, you know, you kidding me? You know, not like that. Very professional. Asking her, really? Or whoever, him, her, I don't remember. I know I have it somewhere in my saved email. But anyway, yeah, so, of course, I never heard nothing back. You know, it's like, really? You can't even take 2 minutes of your time and say why you can't let adults on a fucking stupid Ferris wheel. Now, how is the ride gonna know that you don't have a child with you? For real? Oh man! So tomorrow, we'll be there tomorrow, and I'm gonna ride that Ferris wheel. Even we have to rent a kid or something. Did you guys ever hear of something so stupid? You can't ride a ride unless you have a child with you or unless you're a kid? What? I never heard of such a thing in my life. I mean, I know the South is a little strange, but wow. So I took it up with the event coordinator, and of course she didn't get back with me, him or her, whoever they were. Like I said, I don't remember, but I have the email, and they don't get back with me. So what kind of crap are you, Crappy ass person. Yeah, that just pissed me off so bad. But we're going to go on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not going to film tomorrow, though. I'm just going to go there and hang out with my friend. I'm not going to film whatsoever. Last year I filmed. If you guys want to go back, I did a couple of shorts. I made a candy shop video on our way back. I don't know if I got any, if I did the band that was there. I don't remember. I know I did get some shots, so some shorts. I mean, we're talking last year. And then I did the candy shop, went to the world's largest candy shop, which I don't know why they call it the world's largest candy shop, because it's not that very big. It's not big, but it was nice. But I'm not gonna film the event. I'm gonna just hang out with my friend and have a good time. I'm taking it easy for the next 10 days. I got things I have to do, get done, and in order, because I'm having surgery on my elbow. So I'm kind of nervous about that. So I'm getting all my ducks in a row. I gotta get my living will and blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. Yeah, I know. It's just, but in the meantime, I'm gonna be doing a video. Still here in the background. All right, well, thank you, model Lori. And Chris has the popcorn, all right? I love it. Yes, thank you guys, you're the best. And yeah, so I will be doing my surgery journey. I'll be doing before as I go in and I come out, and I'll be doing lives from my bed while I recuperate. And then once I recuperate, I'm going to jump into my trivia and everything, a new lease on life. I've had this injury in my arm for a long, 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 long time. I broke it a long time ago, like decades, pretty much, and it never got fixed. And they sent me years and years ago. They sent me home with a broken arm. Yeah. I didn't know now what I didn't know then. I mean, I know now what I didn't know then. They would have been in a world of shit. I would have been here. I'd probably live in a mansion and somewhere. Anyway. Yeah. Well, they sent me home with a broken arm, and I went to an orthopedic, and then life gets in the way, day-to-day life. I was working and raising a family and stuff, and so you just don't think about it, It's like, okay, and it healed. I thought it was healed, and these past couple of years, oh my goodness, really bad. So it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And when I first went to the doctor, he's like, oh my God. He's like, how long have you had this injury? I said, a long time. Why? He's like, I just cannot believe that you're using your arm. I've never seen anything like it. I go, really? He's like, really? So he's going to fix it for me. He just can't get over and as we get older, of course, things happen, So he's going to fix it up for me. And I'll be forever grateful. Because if I don't get it fixed, I can lose, I won't be able to use my arm if I let it go any longer, And I want to have a bum arm, Got other things I have to worry about as I get older, not walking and, So let's try to get rid of all that gunk and the arthritis that's built up and stuff. So yeah, kind of nervous. We'll be all right. Anytime you get surgery, you got to be a little nervous, you know. You got to psych yourself up for stuff like that. Anything. So I need prayers. So pray for me, guys. And I will be doing my surgery journey before and after. Am I recuperating and stuff? So that's that. Thank you guys for listening to me. I just talk. I've never seen them over there before. Let's jump. Oh God, no. Imagine, I wonder look at that. Just hanging out, living its best life. Couple of months, there'll be so many boats out here, kayakers. I've never been kayaking. That's too much work for me. Hi, Alan. How you doing? Welcome in. Nice to see you. Thank you for the likes, guys. You're the best. Here, let me put you down here. Beautiful day, great day to go fishing. You know, I was just talking about that. There are a couple of people that are fishing right over, I don't know where they are. They're over there. And I was just telling everyone that I'm thinking about getting my fishing license. I don't know. I asked the guy if he's catching anything. He's like, nothing yet. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting my license. I'm going to give my try at it. Let me sit down next to this. Where are you viewing from, Alan? Watching from Florida. All right. Well, welcome from Florida. Nice to have you in here. Thank you for coming in. Are you from the East Coast or the West Coast of Florida? If you don't mind me asking. I mean, you don't have to answer it. I'd like to know where everyone's viewing from. Central Florida. Okay. I used to live in Central Florida myself. Little town called. Yep, I know exactly where that is. Yep. And that is a little town, Eustis. Heck yeah. Well, nice to have you. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. I hope you'll stay a while. Enjoy my community. So what is your channel about? My channel is about, um, I do sunrise videos, sunrise therapy, where we just sit at the beach and chit chat and get to know one another and watch the beautiful sunrise. And the seagulls come out and play. And I do the beach and things like this, just hanging out in the park, go for walks in the woods. Trivia. I have trivia on my channel. I'm going to start that up again. Even though I've been saying that for a month, but I promise. Just got a lot going on in real life right now, but that's going to be taken care of soon. And stuff like that. Bringing my dog out for a walk and walking in the park at night and stuff like that. Just outdoorsy stuff. I started my channel as shorts, lollipop shorts, if you know, you know. And I started doing long form about July. Started doing long form in about July. So if you go to my older videos, I have a couple. I have a lot of shorts out there. A lot. Lollipop shorts. My rebounding. I did a review, a couple reviews, a couple mukbangs, stuff like that. It was just throwing stuff to the wind and see what sticks, you know. And I found my niche. My sunrise therapy. It's all about just relaxation, chilling, stuff like that. Nothing riveting. Sorry if you're looking for riveting content. It's not here. Going to go to karaoke bar tonight and sing all my songs that I like. All right. Karaoke. Oh my God, I miss karaoke. Those are the days. Karaoke's so much fun. Heck yeah, well, you have a great time. Thank you for the hearts. Karaoke, wow. It's been a long time since I've been to karaoke. I used to have a karaoke machine and everything. That's great. Well, you be careful out there. And don't do nothing I want to do, Alan. Break time, Mr. Beach says. What kind of songs do you like, Alan? Do you like country music? Are you versatile and you like every kind of, all kinds of music? Or you just stick with like country or just good old rock and roll? My favorite song is Always and Forever. Oh, that's a pretty song. That's really nice. I bet you sing that really good. Bet you serenade all the ladies with that. That is a pretty song. I wish we could hear you sing over chat. That would be neat, wouldn't it? Shoot, give it a couple of years. Anything's possible. Always and forever. Now I'm going to have that song on my mind all night. Well, that's a good thing, though. Thank you. You're right about that. I get all kinds of ladies when I say, I bet you do. They're like, ooh, Alan. Serenade all the pretty ladies. Stay safe out there. That's what it's about. Have fun. Be safe while you're doing it. Is it hot down there in Eustis yet? I sing all kinds of songs from country to western rock and roll and oldies. All right, yay, cool, nice. Yeah, me too. I like all kinds of music. I like country music, old-time rock and roll. I like a couple of rap songs, not much. I like disco, heck yeah. Dancing music, dancing queen. Young and sweet, only 17. Yes. Saturday Night Live days. I love jazz, blues. I love all kinds of music. I even like gospel music. I gotta be in the mood. Every song you have to be in the mood for, you know? I can't go from a couple of country songs right into disco. Like, whoa, you know, kind of stick with a couple of songs set the mood. You're romantic, and you know. Or if I'm in a bad mood, I want to hear that boom boom, and you know, music. Not really too boom boom music. Just different kind of music for different kind of moods. 72 songs, just have fun. That's all you can do. Good for you. Live your best life, Alan. That's what you have to do. Heck yeah. Nobody's going to live your best life for you. You got to do you, boo. Nothing wrong with that. Heck yeah. God bless. The water is nice, isn't it? Nice and calm today. It's not high tide either. Nice and peaceful. In a couple of months, this place will be packed with people going on kayaks, and the boat ramp is just right there. Bring any sunscreen from my face. The only thing that I don't sing, songs that have foul language in it. Oh yeah, no. I don't blame you. Yeah, there's no reason for that. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, honey. Nobody wants to listen to that. like the Eminem. Have you watched 8 Mile with Eminem? Well, he goes every night and they have like this sing off, and then all kinds of really foul language. And they put each other down. Have you ever seen that movie? A good movie. But I know what you mean. Somebody wants to hear that. Living the best life, yeah. I'm just out here living my best life, yeah. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. Thank you for the likes, too. It really helps me out. I got some good news coming next week. Hopefully before next Monday, I can let you guys know. So you have to stay tuned. And it's all because you beautiful people are making this big announcement. You are my special agent sent from above. You're my special agent. I'm sorry, that was not special. You are my special angel sent from above. You're my, oh, sing to me to love. Oh, you're so sweet. Hey, what do you want to hear? I can sing to you. I can serenade you. Lips of an angel. Do you know that song, Lips of an Angel? Do you sing that song? They're crying to me. You're so kind, Alan. Hot child in the city, running wild and looking pretty. Hot child in the city, running wild and looking pretty. You see that seagull way over there just circling around? If you like sunrises and beach videos, Alan, go check my videos out. I've got all kinds of sunrises and mellow beach videos. I got do lives with the seagulls. Chit chat with my sunrise crew. It's fun. Yes, I sing that song. I love that song. Such a nice song. For the lips of an angel, why you calling me so late? La 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 la. I found a rock. Here I have painted rock, and I had it for a little while, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go hide it again. And that's what brought me down here also. I was like, you know, I'm going to put this rock back where I got it. I am painting rocks, but I put that on the side for a little bit. I'm going to paint them and hide them down here. It makes someone's day, you know, that they took the time to write something cute on a rock or paint a little face and then hide it for someone to find it. Yeah, I bought a rock painting kit and everything, and I did a video on Valentine's Day of it, and I did a couple but I didn't do a live painting them. Just gotta take care of some things first. That would be appreciated. Thank you, Alan. Oh, I don't know what my battery is. Can you guys still see? Can you see me now? Okay. Do you guys want to go back in the woods? Yeah, I don't have my sunscreen on. So let's go take a walk back into the woods and head back. I brought something, a beverage with me. There we go. I had 50% battery, and I didn't bring my solar battery with me. So if I'm talking and it just ends, forgive me. I didn't hang up on you guys. I talked until it was dead. Till the battery gave out. But it's some words YouTube don't like you using. Don't ask me, I know. Say goodbye to Hollywood. Say goodbye, my baby. Okay, hold on, Alan. It's nice to put a song into your heart. It makes your day. I'm sorry, hold on. It is nice to put a song into your heart. It makes your day. Yes, definitely, it makes my day. Heck yeah. Music is great for the soul. Just like the sunrise and the outdoors. It's good for your mind, good for your soul. I'm gonna go back into the woods. Somebody's going out on the river. Down by the river. I'm gonna put you guys down here for a second. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, I had to put you guys down for a second. All right, now we're gonna go back into the woods. Alan, you weren't here when we went into the woods, were you? All right, let's regroup here. Am I still on? Okay, yes I am still on. Okay. That sun sure is hot. Well, you would know. You live down in Florida, so you know how brutal that sun can be, no matter how cool it is outside. That sun is like, woo-wee. So I'm going to go back into the woods, and I'm going to sit down for a sec and open my beverage that I have. I'm dying of thirst. Somebody's going out. Somebody's going out on the river. Do you go boating, Alan? What do you do down there in Eustis? Besides serenading the ladies. Okay, we can take the wind guard off. I don't need that. Hold on. Mamma mia, I can't get this. Okay, hold on. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties here. I'll wait till I get in here. It's nice. No, you wasn't. You wasn't what? I'm sorry, you said no, I wasn't. You weren't what? You don't have a boat. Yeah, I don't either. I do not either. Too expensive to run, and the insurance on it, forget about it. It's nice to go on someone else's boat, but it's too much responsibility owning a boat. No. So what time are you going out tonight, Alan? I love the woods. It's so beautiful, isn't it? A month ago, we had 22 inches of snow. So you couldn't even see. I mean, you could see, of course, the tree and stuff, but everything was just white. I mean, 22 inches. So if you want to go and look at, I have a live. Just go on. If you want to catch any of those. You hear that? What's that sound? What's the sound of that? Freedom! That's the sound of freedom, my folks. My friends, my folks. Freedom! Yeah, a month ago, this was under 22 inches of snow. I didn't think it snowed down here like that. I just could not believe it. But I did make a live. I went down and I walked through it, and I brought everyone along. So you want to go check that live out. Yeah, that was a workout day. I was tired for 2 days. Trekking through the snow. Yeah, that was a workout. Like I said, I was down for 2 hours, 2 days. I'll wait till she passes by. I was going to sit down over there, but it's in the sun. I don't want the sun on my face. So we'll just stay here for a second. We had a storm rip through here yesterday. I mean, like quick. And that must have happened yesterday. Well, it took my umbrella from my backyard, clear across the yard. I had an umbrella in one of those big cement stands. I don't know if it really made out of cement, but you know, like you see a patio, not when that one goes in the table, one that's on the ground with a big old base. Yeah, like a basketball net. One of those bases. Oh my God, took it clear across my yard. Just opened the umbrella and off it went. I could not believe it. I didn't have the umbrella open either. It was closed, it was secured and everything. It just happened so fast. It was like 85 degrees. We've had like an Indian summer these past few days. And all of a sudden the clouds started moving in and it dropped like 30 degrees, 20 degrees and bam. It rained really hard. And then I looked outside and my umbrella's clear across the yard, all smashed up and shit. Excuse my language. Yeah, within 2 minutes. It's like, whoa. I'll be going out around 9 o'clock. Oh, okay. 9 o'clock's a good time. God, the sun is still in my eyes here. I didn't bring any sunscreen, the UV. Let's go over here real quick. 9 o'clock's a good time. Heck yeah. That's when everything starts happening, huh? Hi, Ellen. How you doing? How you been, honey? I know you got surgery. I hope everything's going well with that. And you're getting around. You're in my prayers. You are in my prayers. So good to see you. Okay, let's sit down here. I don't want the... Okay, this is better. You're okay? Okay. Thank you. Stopped all meds. Oh, all right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, that must have been scary. I'm having surgery on my elbow in 10 days. Joy, joy. But I'm not getting a replacement elbow or nothing. It's just they're scraping off all that arthritis. I injured it. Thank you for the likes. I injured it long time ago. And, you know, life happens, and it didn't really bother me. But these past couple of years, have been really bothering me, really bad. And I went to the orthopedic, and he gave me this look like, really? And I'm like, what? He's like, I can't believe that you still have use of your arm. And I'm like, really? He's like, oh, it's terrible. Arthritis is really set in. So he's going to go in and scrape that out and all that good stuff. I know. So, and there's some nerve damage. So he's going to try to repair that. So before it gets any worse, before I can't use my arm whatsoever at all. Yeah, my injury is many years old. And I got that when I was doing some calisthenics. And I slipped on some dirt. And my elbow got completely out. Drinking some salsa. Oh my God. Sorry. Ooh, I was thirsty. Well, I'm glad you're here and joining us, Ellen. Glad to hear that you're doing well and you stopped some meds. That's wonderful. There's there's lots of content creators, but there's one lady that I don't really watch, but I don't know why she came through my feed. She just got a knee replacement, total knee replacement. And she lives in New Jersey also, and she was going through a tough time. But she doesn't have anybody. Her husband died, her mother died. She has no sisters or brothers, so she has nobody to take care of her. She has an old friend, but she's a wicked person. She does some bad stuff on YouTube. But anyway, and I kind of felt bad for her because she had nobody to help her, and she would come on and complain. Of course, I mean, we all complain. I mean, she had every right to complain. And she was going through a really bad time, though. And she's, like I said, she's in New Jersey. And then she was only got so much meds, and then she wouldn't get it. They wouldn't give her any more, and then she was complaining about that. It was just, she was going through a really tough time. And then I was watching her, and then I seen you were doing a live that you were getting a knee replaced. So I was like, oh my God, I didn't even know she was in surgery. Didn't even know. What's Alan say? I waited too long. Recovery stinks, but look at the big picture. That's right. Look at the big picture. And we have great support there too, so that helps a lot. And you're a strong woman. You'll get through this, honey. Alan says, oh wow, I didn't know that you remember all that. Remember what? What do I remember, Alan? Laugh out loud, Ellen. Ellen says, I really don't have anyone either. Sad. Wish you the best. Well, thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to be doing a vlog of going in before, and I'm going to be doing a vlog before surgery and coming out of surgery and recuperating. So I'll be doing a lot of lives from the bed, from my bed. I won't be doing sunrise lives, at least for the first week. You know, I'm getting my surgery on the 24th, so I won't be doing sunrise lives for at least a week. And then I have a cardio appointment on the 30th because I got some things going on with the ticker. And not bad, though, but some precautionary stuff. So, yeah, joy. So I'm trying to get everything done while I can before I can't. But I will definitely still put out videos of my sunrise videos, of course. But I will be doing a journey of my operation and my recovery and all that good stuff. So hope to see you guys there. I have to post more on my community posts to let you guys know when I'm going live. But today was just like, let me go live. I was going to bring Bells. Bells was going to come down to the river with me. But then we were halfway here and she looked at me. She's like, nah, I got other better things to do. So we turned around, I dropped her off, and then I hit the road again. And then I sat down, I did the title. You know how all that entails, the title, the thumbnail, blah, blah, blah. So I started doing that, the tags and all that, and I pressed it for a certain time, for like 1:55, and I said done or next, and it put me in the live all of a sudden. I'm like, no, I don't want to go live, so I had to end that. Then I started this one. So I don't know if this one has a title, or so I had to go through all that again. Sometimes going live, it takes a lot of work, Ellen. You know that. It takes a lot. She says, absolutely. Took a shower, text to say, I will text you when I get out. Okay. Absolutely, to a journey. Sounds great. Yes, yeah, and my email is in my bio. If you ever want to drop me an email, go right ahead. If that's easier for you. I mean, if you like to. And then in my email, we can exchange phone numbers. And we can text that way. But I'm glad to see that you're up and about and you're feeling a little better. You just keep going. We're praying for you. And hugs, cyber hugs going up and out to you. No, laugh out loud. When I want to take a shower, I called my brother. Oh, I'd love to hang with you. Thank you. I'd love to hang out with you too, honey. Yes, I still didn't finish my thumbnail. I know, it's just like so much when you go live, it takes so much work, entails a lot. And especially, I had everything all set, I had a great title, boom, boom, boom. I was like, okay, I'm set to go live at 2 o'clock, and then boom, it puts me right then and there. I'm like, no, I don't do it all over again. So it's just more work for me to do when I get home. And I still got things there. I got so much stuff in my computer that I need to upload. And yeah, it takes a lot. It really does. I get exhausted before I even start doing stuff sometimes. I was dancing today. All right. More clear without the drugs. Okay, good for you. Good for you. That's wonderful. It never ends. Yeah, well, it'll get better. It'll get better, honey. When there's a will, there's a way. Like, yeah. God on your side, you can do anything. I had to take a quick break. Whew. We were just down at the river a second ago, Ellen, but I came back through the woods and I had to take a rest because I was getting really thirsty. So I opened up my salsa water with a little tinge of Rita, Lima Rita. It's only a little 7 ounces. Oh, it's refreshing though. So you're close to the beach and the woods. Yes, I am. I'm close to the beach and I got the best of both worlds. I got one on one end of the town and on the other end of the town. Amen. Sounds refreshing. It is refreshing. I was so thirsty. Yeah, the woods are only 10. I could walk here in 7 minutes. From the river to my house, I could walk from my house to the river where we just came from in 8 minutes. And I walk pretty fast. And if I take my time, it'll be about 15 minutes. If I go real slow, you know, I can take up to a half hour, 20 minutes if I'm in no rush. But if I'm just walking and say, let's do this, and I just go there and back, I can make it from here to the river, but from the river back to my house within 25 minutes. But the beach, I can't walk to. That's a couple miles away. I hate to say I'm jealous, but sounds great. Oh, there's nothing to be jealous. The beach, though, is beautiful. You got to go check out my sunrise therapy sessions, Ellen. My sunrise lives. Last one I did was yesterday. It was so cloudy. I mean, it was so foggy. I loved it, though. It's called the Sunrise Crew. We all get together, and it's just wonderful. So instead of pointing it out to the sea, you can hear the waves, but I was like, you can't even see the waves. That's how foggy it was. And it was really humid and wet, but I just had a great time, though, talking to my beautiful subscribers and my YouTube family. And that one just has a picture of, I put the camera in front of a big piece of driftwood, and I put sunglasses on them, and my starfish, and a little palm tree, decorated them up a little bit. And then there was no sunrise yesterday. I mean, the sun rises somewhere, but we couldn't see it. I mean, you couldn't even see 2 feet in front of you. That's how foggy it was. It was like something out of an old Kate movie or something, you know, on the ocean where it's misty and foggy. Yeah, yesterday was one of those days. I still went to the beach, though, and it was really humid. I was like, oh, my God. Some days you just never know, you know? The days I don't go, it's beautiful sunrise, it's clear as the day. Still the beach, though. It's all about relaxation and chit-chatting and getting to know everybody and just hanging out. It's our therapy session. Sounds beautiful. I have to check. Definitely, Ellen. Definitely. You're, do you live near the Jersey Shore? Oh, definitely. It's definitely relaxing, Ellen. Everybody's got to have their little therapy. Everybody's going through what they're going through. I found my niche. Oh, about 2 hours. Oh, okay. So that's like a day of it. You make a day of it when you go? Yeah, the beach I do my sunrises on is gosh, it's on base, so it's really not that far. And then we have Emerald Isle, and then I have a whole bunch, Topsail Beach, Atlantic Beach. Those are way out. But Topsail Beach is about 20 minutes away. Then Onslow Beach is 10 minutes, 15 minutes away. And then Atlantic gets further. It's about 40 minutes. And Emerald Isle is about a half hour. So there's a whole bunch of other beaches too. Three to 5 to Cape May. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, yeah, so you'd have to stay, like it's a whole day trip. Brother has an RV, girlfriend is in... Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so you make a day trip. Or a night trip, you spend the night. Ocean City. Okay, Ocean City. I don't think I've ever been to Ocean City. My sister used to go to Jersey Shore. Her husband died a few years ago, so she don't go there anymore. She used to go there with her friends every year. You know, it'd be a couple thing. But since Mario's gone, she hasn't gone there. And I've never been there. I don't think I've ever been to Jersey when I lived in New York. Oh yeah, the water has a way of just making everything better for a little while. You know, even for just a little while. The serenity of it all, the peacefulness, the sounds of the ocean. Whether you're waking up or winding down, the beach is the best place to be. I'm done with the salsa. Now I'm gonna go back. It's so funny when I do lives. I'm like, I'm not gonna be on here too long. An hour and a half later. That's the nerves, right, Ellen? Oh, I'll just be a little bit, and 3 hours later, I'm still going. I never relax to the smell. I never relax to smell the roses. The ocean does make me relax. Have no worries. Good. Well, my channel's a place to be. Oh, yeah. I know. I look and sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to do a little live. Just stop on here in a little bit. And like I said, an hour and a half later, still. And I'm still not done. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Yeah, I'm taking in the nature while I can. Tomorrow I'm going to a festival, a St. Patrick's Day festival. Hold on, I gotta finish the salsa and then put it back in my backpack because there's not a garbage can around. I'm not gonna be carrying it. We don't litter. Excuse me, that was really good. Ooh. Ooh, got me a little buzz. No, it's just the salsa. It's lime salsa. Ain't no alcohol. Ooh. I get dizziness. I've been having a problem really dizzy lately, so that's another thing that I gotta figure out. Things are supposed to get better, Ellen, as we get older, and I don't know what's going on. St. Patrick's Day is my favorite holiday. It is? All right. Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. I don't know why I didn't say that. Love the green bagpipes. They make me cry. Oh, because of Steven. Oh, well, I'll be thinking about you tomorrow. Yeah, it's in Emerald Isle. They put out a festival every year. I went last year, and I do have a video out there, but I don't think I did the festival. I did a when I went, I did a couple of shorts. I got a couple of shorts of last year, St. Patrick's Day at the festival. And I also have oh my goodness. I put out a video of a candy shop when I was doing my lollipops last year. And it was a candy shop, and it has the lollipops. Yeah, so a short little video, go check that out. It was from last year. And it's on my playlist. And my playlists are very long. I have to get those all organized. They're just like way too long. And yeah, I had a really good time. Oh yeah, so they have a oh yeah, because they're beautiful. Bagpipes are great. They're beautiful music. Last year, so my friend has never been on a Ferris wheel. So I was like, all right, let's go on the Ferris wheel. So we got there early in the morning, everything's set up and everything. They wouldn't let us on the Ferris wheel. Shit you not. We're like, what? So the guy running the place was like, no, you gotta have a kid with you. What? I'd never heard of such shit in my life. I'm like, wait a minute. You're not going to let us go on a Ferris wheel because we're not a kid or we don't have a child with us? Yeah, that's right. What? Oh my God. I just could not believe what I was hearing. I was like, now, and I told him, I said to him, really? I said, so how is the Ferris wheel going to know that we're not a child? And I never heard of such a thing. Well, you have to take it up with the event coordinator. Oh, yeah, I will. Well, anyway, I was talking about this earlier. I was just in total shock. I just could not believe what I just heard. So, lo and behold, no, we didn't go on the Ferris wheel. And I was going to have my GoPro with me. I was going to have some really good footage and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so we went and seen the band. We still had a great time nonetheless. Well, I went home a couple of days later. Excuse me, I emailed the coordinator, the event coordinator. And it's like, well, in so many words, of course, I didn't, it was nice and professional. It's like, for real? I mean, what? Never heard of such a thing. I can't believe that you have about the Ferris wheel and adults can't go on it with children. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I did. I emailed the coordinator and said, I've never heard of such a thing. Why is that? Oh, of course, I never heard nothing back. Yeah. So when we go tomorrow, I will go on that Ferris wheel. And if not, I will call the news and everything. Well, I won't go that. Have you ever heard of something so stupid that I can't go on a Ferris wheel because I'm not a kid or I don't have a child with me? Like the Ferris wheel's going to know? I never heard of such a thing. I don't know if it's a Southern thing or the guy was just busting our balls. I don't know, but excuse my language, but I just never heard of such a thing. I'd never heard of that before. Neither have I. I would pay a kid to go with you. You know what? That's what I told my friend. I said, we're going to rent a kid. And it was funny because we're standing in line. All right, spring is springing, guys. Look at that. Excuse me. Yeah, so we're standing in line, and I just could not believe what I was hearing. And there was there was a couple of boys, in line with their parents and stuff. And then one kid was like, I'll go with you. And I'm like, oh, that's so sweet, but no. Thank you anyway. But he was like, yeah, I'll go with you. And even the mothers, they were like, did I just hear him right? And I'm like, I know. Oh, yeah, it was the stupidest thing. There was no reason for that. No. So, yeah, I told my friend we're going to just rent a kid. No, I'm not going to rent a kid. I'm going on that. Come higher hell water, damn it. I want to go on a Ferris wheel. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. And I will. I'll call the news and everything. That'll be great content, right? Riveting content. Shoot. Get everybody all worked up. Thank you for the likes. I would pay. Yeah, I would. Me too. You should have gone with them. I should have. Yeah. But at that time, I was in shock, I think. I was just like, he ruined it for me and my friend. She's like, I never heard of such. Like, I know. And I had my video. I was going to video record all that. Not him, per se, but just the whole thing. But then I was like, yeah, I did make a video. I did a video of the band that was there, you know, in the tent and all, and the whole festivities. But then I don't know what happened to the videos. I didn't end up putting it out. This is too much. I just put out a couple of shorts in the candy shop video that we went to after that. Yeah, so nothing's gonna hold us back. Yeah, I'm not gonna even. I was thinking about bringing and making a video of it, but I'm not going to. Like I said, I got 10 days, I have surgery. I just want to spend time, you know, with my friend, hang out, and not have to be responsible, my camera and this and that. I just don't.